Hi everyone, welcome back to the cottage. I know I haven't checked in with everyone in quite a while. I think it's probably been over a month at this point. So I thought I would just chat with you a little bit while I tackle a few things around the house and do a little mental and physical surrounding reset for spring. Spring is one of my favorite times of the year, tied with the fall, because I have always loved witnessing change and new beginnings. This season is full of them. It also tends to be one of the most busy times of the year for our family, with events, end of school year parties, and of course, yard work. 2026 has been no exception. It has been just as busy as always. But unfortunately, there is some heaviness this spring that wasn't there before, one brought about unexpectedly. At the end of March, a friend and teacher at our church's school passed away very suddenly. She was only a little older than me, and to be honest, I still find myself wondering how it is possible that this is part of the new reality. Our entire community has rallied around her family in an attempt to comfort and guide them during this impossible moment in time, and it's just been really, really emotional and difficult. This type of shock really makes a person reevaluate their own life and appreciate it so much more. It slowed us down, helped us to align our priorities once again, and truly cherish the moments we have with each other. Extra hugs, extra I love yous, and for me at least, some extra anxiety. It's gonna be disintegrated. Look at that. Okay, it's on my summer like shopping list is I need to get a new rug.
I don't think that's gonna be far enough away.
I know, I'm gonna keep moving it. But okay, you have to hold me to it. I need to find a rug because this is just getting really ridiculous. We should have replaced this rug like 2 years ago. I gotta sweep that before we. My problem is that I want something neutral, so that I can change out like pillows and stuff like that.
I mean, the good thing is every year we move it gets lighter.
Where's the dustpan? I can get that.
Another blow came about 2 weeks later when, while lifting weights at the high school, our middle son fractured his wrist. This meant doctor appointments, time spent in the casting room, and a complete halt for his spring activities. More disappointment, frustration, and reflection. Even the weather has been out of sorts. One day it will be sunny and warm, not a cloud in the sky, and we can get the impression that winter is finally behind us. Then the next thing we know, it's crazy windy and snowing. I suppose that is typical for the season, but because of everything else going on, it's just been hitting a little differently this year. I am really longing to spend more time in the fresh air and to get the garden planted. I think that will do my soul a world of good. The next best thing I have right now is to transform the inside of the cottage with a more spring-like vibe, rearranging the furniture, cleaning the windows to let more light in, and just taking off that mask of winter. I am reminded in this moment that our homes really are a reflection of our mental state. Not that things around our house have gotten filthy or out of control, but I've just had a kind of blah feeling toward homemaking, something I generally take a lot of pride and delight in doing. I can now understand how someone feeling depressed could just let the chores and the keeping of the home slide, just to avoid it, forget about it. When the mind is preoccupied, it would be very easy to do just that. You're supposed to be around 5, so pretty soon.
Your mom said around 5.
Are you going out to the bunk?
I'm going up the stairs.
What are you gonna do? So today it feels amazing to freshen things up. Kind of a new beginning here at home. A chance to appreciate the beauty of life in the simple rhythms and comforts of home. Now, I don't want to give you the impression that the last month when I haven't been here on YouTube has been nothing but melancholy. There have been some bright spots in there too. Our youngest son got his driving permit and even bought himself a nice little car to practice in. Craig has taken him out multiple times and he is getting more confident with his driving skills every day. We are making prom preparations for our junior, and confirmation details are coming together for our oldest daughter. Both of these events will be happening in the next couple of weeks. And next weekend, we will all head out to visit our college-aged son for Family Day and a spring football game. The birds are singing, and shoots of green grass and leaf buds are beginning to appear. There is plenty to look forward to, always. And of course, Easter, which to me is the most special holiday of all, brought the reminder that, as our pastor said, we no longer fear death. Christ conquered the grave. What a beautiful thought. It is guiding me now as spring continues and I journey into the days ahead. I hope these words can give you comfort as well. Thank you all for being here today, and I hope to see you again really soon.